Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to be going over the phaser, chorus, and EQ. So phaser and chorus are time-based effects. What they do is they will take the signal and either add a bunch of all-pass filters or kind of separate it left and right and delay it by a certain amount of time to get a chorus. So we're going to go with phaser first. Phaser, think of the phaser as a bunch of all-pass filters. You can see that there. We'll move up the feedback, bring the rate down. Right, so we see kind of like a peak filter there. And what the center frequency does is that will move where that is. So depending on what kind of sound material we have. Right, so I see 1, 2, 3 filters here. And we have our feedback all the way. So let's go left to right. So center frequency changes where the peak is. Right, so we got like dubby-steppy stuff going on here. Spread and left-right offset will kind of stereoize the signal. The left and right will have different kind of peaks. And you can see that now. Really adds the effect. We can spread them. Right. Width is the stereo width. We can bring that down so you get no stereo width. Good for like basses if you want more width, the left and right separation. You can move that up, and here's where the kind of magic is: the LFO rate and LFO gain. The gain is the amount, and the rate is syncable. And the feedback is the feedback of the all-pass filter. And wet-dry is obviously wet-dry. You can see what that's doing. Yeah, and that's pretty much phasing. You can't select how many poles you want, or how many stages, but it's all good. Chorus. Chorus, what that does is kind of like a choral. So it's, more than one voice. So what this does is it separates the left and right and kind of makes the signal wider. Right, so that's what it's like before. Right, we have the rate of how they're kind of moving about. Right, so it kind of sounds like a super saw, but it's not. It's only one voice, but it's separated left and right. Dual mode, you can turn that on and off if you wish. And feedback is, of course, the amount of feedback kind of running itself back into the circuit. You don't want that much. So with chorus and phaser, and bumping up the voices, you get quite a big sound. Right, kind of old school sounding, which is fine by me. So right now we have an EQ here. We have 1 pole or 2 pole, and that is basically the intensity. So as you move up in poles, you get more of a filter. We have, when we turn this on, we have bass amount, so between 0 dB and 15 dB, treble amount between 0 and 15, and which frequency you want to kind of boost up. So this is kind of like just a basic filter. So say we want to boost the bass, we can boost this. Right, you can probably hear that a lot better on a treble kind of frequency. We'll boost that 8.5K, cool. Give it a bit of presence. Right, and that is with combination of everything basically. I'll just show you what that does. And 2 pole would be a bit more intense. You really want those highs to kind of crunch through. right? Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Hope you learned stuff and take care.